Hello everybody, welcome back to Joe's Wildside Adventures. This week I'm coming to you from the Kootenay region in southern British Columbia in the Canadian Rockies. I'm up here with the 1-2-3 outfit and I'm on a moose, mountain goat, muley, and whitetail hunt. This is almost a continuation of a hunt I did last year. I came out here, I had some really bad weather, we had some bad luck. The snow was really difficult to get around in, and I was bound and determined to get back out here. So we don't know what's in store for us. The weather is really cooperating. It's perfect temperatures. It's in the 40s during the day, 30s at night. The skies have been sunny and blue. We got out and took a little bit of look around and did see some animals, so I'm really anxious to start hunting. So stay tuned everybody when Joe's Wildside Adventures returns. 1-2-3 outfit in southern British Columbia. Well, this is my third time up here to the 1-2-3 outfit in the Kootenay region of southern British Columbia, and had a really nice experience hunting with Chris Wiggins, my guide, and Wilf, and my buddy from Pittsburgh. Shot a nice Shiras moose on the last day of the hunt. Didn't have a very big rack, but he was a great animal. We had a wonderful time stalking him and ended up getting him very late in the day. While we were here during the course of our hunt, I saw a really nice billy goat, and obviously I did not have a tag for the goat and inquired about it with Wilf and Chris, and ended up applying the following year and getting a tag for a goat. So we decided to come back out last year. Wanted to come and get a moose and an opportunity at the goat, but the weather did not cooperate at all. There was just snow. They had 3-4 feet of snow on the lowlands, 6 to 8 feet of snow up in the high elevations, and made it really tough on our hunt. When I decided to come back this year, my expectations were really high. Looked like the weather was going to cooperate. I came out about 5 weeks earlier this time, and even on the drive up, as soon as I crossed the border into Canada, I could see the mountain ranges, and they were completely bare. There was absolutely no snow on them, and I was very excited to see the weather was going to cooperate with us.
Well, we're out here on the first morning of our hunt, and we're down in this real thick, boggy area. Chris has been scouting here quite a bit the last few weeks, and there is so much sign down here. The only problem is it's really thick, and if I do get a shot, it's going to be less than 30 yards. And we're not going to be able to see them coming either. There's an opening here, and if they happen to come in, there's 5 or 6 very heavily used trails through here, and nobody knows what direction they're going to come in. But Chris has been seeing a really nice bull in here, well over 50 inches.
We sat there most of the morning, and none of the tracks seemed to be fresh from that night before or that morning. So we got something to eat around lunchtime and decided to move on to another area. When we got up to McNeil, I mean, we weren't there more than 30 seconds and the vehicle was still running, and Chris said, "Hey Joe, look over to the right about 30 yards.
Just getting to our spot for the afternoon, and there's a little bull standing right there. We haven't even had a chance to get out of the car. Not sure if he sees us or if he's wary. He just kind of standing there. He's only about 50 yards away. We're gonna wait a little bit and see if he starts to meander on down a little bit, and maybe somebody's following him.
He just must have been a curious little guy. He came up looking around and stood there no more than 40 yards away from us, and just kind of checked us out. We checked him out, took some pictures, and then we put our game plan together for that afternoon. We took a walk up to the ridge, and Chris had scouted this area quite extensively prior to the hunt. Once we got up on the ridge, we set up, and I just had this feeling that this is where I wanted to sit. I really liked the vantage point. You could see the lake, you could see the mountain, you could see the burns from the previous years, and you can see a lot of open, wide open area coming up to the lake, and then the thicker pine trees in behind it. So once we got set up, we were just sitting there no more than a half an hour, and Chris let out a little cow call.
Joe's Wildside Adventures is sponsored in part by Temple Fort Outfitters, Jim Teeny Inc., the Gerard Winery, Cottage Cove, Priority Flooring, McClure Construction, Pillbox Pharmacies, Roadside Ribs, Webb Mason, Rosa Self-Tanning Systems, and Hadel's Hatches.
The Yellow Creek Trout Club, located in Brush Valley, PA, offers breathtaking scenery on 3 miles of the best trophy trout fishing in western Pennsylvania. Yellow Creek is stocked monthly with fresh rainbows, brooks, browns, and tiger trout. It provides great artificial lure and fly fishing year-round. With 2 spacious cabins to rent along with a streamside pavilion, it is a great place to entertain clients for a change of pace. Yellow Creek Trout Club.
A lot of people think my job is only about numbers. It's not. It's about listening, learning, understanding what our clients want to achieve, and then helping them get there. It's different here. We don't force products. We don't have quotas. We just do what's best for our clients. What's right. Washington Financial Wealth Management, Investment and Retirement Services. Everything we do is on account of you.
If you dip smokeless tobacco and ever thought about slowing down, try Smoky Mountain, America's original best-selling tobacco-free brand. Smoky Mountain Snuff is a long cut, and it's available in 7 great flavors. Smoky Mountain pouches are available in wintergreen and mint. If you want a great tasting smokeless brand without tobacco or nicotine, try Smoky Mountain. To learn more, visit us at smokysnuff.com.
The grunting call is just the basic call of the bull elk, or the bull moose. Sorry. He comes along, and when he's in the rut, he tends to just usually grunt a lot as he walks along, just sort of announce he's there. Be careful on the rocks. They're really, really noisy, and they carry a lot. You see him? Yeah. He's pretty nice. Yeah. Chris spotted a bull. It's about 325 yards down this draw. He's right down the bottom. We'll get up on him here in a minute, but we're gonna wait until he gets out in the open. We're gonna take a good look at him. He looks pretty respectable, but we haven't really got a good look at his antlers yet. I want to make sure they're nice and solid. Okay, there he is. Oh yeah. He's 45 plus. He's a little weak on his left antler. And he's got a beautiful right antler. Well, we got this bull down here. He's got a real nice right. hand paddle, but his left side's a little weak. This is a tough decision to make as a hunter, as a sportsman. And when you're doing a show, I mean, he's a good bull, he's a respectable bull, but it's the first day of our hunt. So now comes decision time. Do we want to take this bull, or do we want to wait and see? You know, it might come across the point where we might not see another bull the rest of the week, or we could see something better and bigger. You never know. It's a crapshoot at this point, and I'm really torn here. So I want to talk it over with Chris a little bit and see what we're gonna do. It's getting late in the day. It's a perfect time. They should be coming out to feed. But he's nice, man. It's just tough letting this bull go. And I'm still not 100% sure I am going to let him go.
Every once in a while you get a chance to meet someone who really enjoys learning, really enjoys the experience, wants to understand the animals and gain a better depth of what's going on. They have the respect and honor for the animal and really enjoy the experience. They don't necessarily view the word trophy as size or shape. It's more of an experience. I've really enjoyed hunting with Joe over the last few years. It's been a great experience because I appreciate how he looks at and views the situations and the respect that he has for the animals and the enjoyment he has for nature. We'd seen these pictures before, and these were some pretty amazing bulls. And when you get close-up pictures like I got, because literally this one bull was 10 feet away from me when I was taking these pictures, they look pretty big and they look pretty massive. And when we were sitting on that ridge in McNeil, I let out a couple grunts, and that bull just instantly shook his head, racked off against a couple trees, and I could hear the snap, snap, because we were above him and had some awesome hearing ability. He let out a couple grunts and boom, he was right there.
So we've opted to think we're going to try to get a decent shot at him. He's a beautiful bull. He's got a beautiful right side. The left side appears to be a little bit weaker.
If you dip smokeless tobacco and ever thought about slowing down, try Smoky Mountain, America's original and best-selling tobacco-free brand. Smoky Mountain Snuff is a long cut, and it's available in 7 great flavors. Smoky Mountain pouches are available in wintergreen and mint. If you want a great tasting smokeless brand without tobacco or nicotine, try Smoky Mountain. To learn more, visit us at smokysnuff.com.
Nemacolin Woodlands, a luxury getaway with a welcome twist. To make your reservation, visit nemacolin.com and expect the unexpected.
This is the Z5 Rifle Scope from Swarovski Optic, designed for exceptional optical performance. This 5x zoom 1-inch rifle scope provides maximum image quality with impressive diamond bright optics. The Z5 has long eye relief with a 66% larger field of view range for greater overview. The Z5 from Swarovski Optic. Find it at a dealer near you.
Attention all trucking companies and owner-operators. Tri-State Trailer Sales is your one-stop shop for all your semi-trailer needs. We have fully stocked parts warehouses loaded with cargo control, suspension, body parts, LED lighting, and more, with free delivery to our service area. Our service departments perform all types of repairs on any make or model, from minor to major wrecks and custom modifications. Our trailer sales and leasing departments stock all types of new and used trailers, from flatbeds to tankers. Call us or stop by any one of our 4 locations or visit us on the web.
Originally, I give the bull a couple grunts and he responded right away, and he continually was looking up and around and trying to visualize or find or pinpoint our location, thinking that we were another bull moose challenging him. And he was feeding and grazing and looking for a while, and then he pulled into the pine trees. And we had made a little bit of noise with some rocks, just getting ourselves situated into position. and he sort of pinpointed our location. And I've never seen an animal instantly focus on a site and be so cautious at that distance. He stood in a set of pine trees for probably over 20 minutes while we were watching and looking at him and deciding whether to shoot. Finally, after about 20 minutes, I think he decided that, you know what, I don't know what's going on. I'm not happy with this situation and it's time to go. He turned and he walked out of the pine trees and he just stopped broadside and then started to turn slightly quartering away just for a split second. And Joe had to make his mind up real quick, get on him and take that quartering away shot, because I'm pretty sure he had decided he was going back into the deep timber. He'd had enough of playing with this other bull moose, whatever was going on, and it was time to get out of there.
Okay, he's moving, he's on the move. Get on him. Ready? He's coming out to the right. You're on him. I'm on him. Man, that tree is right in my way. One more step. Okay, there. Hit him, hit him. You still see him? He's right behind the tree, but you got him. Oh, there he is. Okay, there he's coming out. He's gonna fall down. Can you see him there? Yeah. He's going down. He just fell down. He's down. He's down. Yep. Nice shot, Joe. Beautiful placement. Looked like right behind that front shoulder. That was about a 20-minute wait there. That was crazy, maybe even more than that. Is it rolling? It's rolling. Attaboy, Joe. Another long shot. That's awesome. Was that about 300 yards? Yeah, we're pushing 300 there. That's beautiful. Well, I can't believe how long he stood there. I know. You made that grunt. Yeah. And you heard him call back right away. And you said something about hearing a branch. I could heard him. He snapped the branch. He hit it as soon as I grunted. I heard it snap. And you could tell he obviously caught his attention, and that's what blew me. Otherwise, I don't know if I would have seen him, because as soon as I heard that snap, I'm just like, there's something down there. Boom, he came out, and he wandered through there, but he could hear us up there making a little bit of noise, I think, and he knew the grunt came from here, so I'm pretty sure he was pretty much aware that that there was another, what he was thinking, I'm sure, was another moose. Yeah. And but he was looking for us. Wow, that was, and then, you know, he just stood there. He stood in those pine trees. He knew he was safe in there. Yeah. He stood in there probably a good 20 minutes, and he finally turned around. He's still a little weary. I think he was going back into the timber. He was actually ready to call it the night. He said, you know what, I'm out of here, because he stood, and he was waiting, and then he just like, okay, obviously this confrontation's not happening, and now I'm out of here. And he was going. He was going. Good job, buddy. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. One of the reasons we took this moose, he's a very nice, nice bull, is I have a goat tag, a mule deer tag, a whitetail tag, and a wolf tag. We've got a lot of hunting. We've got a lot of work to do this week. One of my objectives here was to get a nice bull moose, and we got him down. And now we're going to go after a mountain goat. Yeah, and hopefully I think that was the good call. I think we did the right thing. That's a beauty. Thanks, buddy. 300 yards. We had to walk over 1,000 to get around. That was a real steep drop off, and I'm so excited. I'm probably walking a lot faster than I should be, but we're getting close. I think he's around here somewhere. You see him? There he is. Whew. Oh, baby. My goodness. That is a big animal. Nice job. Oh. He's gorgeous. He did it. That's awesome. He's a beaut. This is a Shiras moose, and a Shiras moose is more likely to be found in the northern United States and southern Canada. And they are a smaller breed, and an absolute trophy on a Shiras is what, 50 inches? Oh yeah, when you get up in that range, they're beauties. That's a beautiful animal, and this is a trophy too. This is a beautiful, beautiful animal. Well, that's going to do it for this week's show, folks. I want to thank you for watching Joe's Wildside Adventures. Chris, thanks again
so much.
As always, it's been a pleasure. It was a great, awesome hunt. Had a
Yeah.
wonderful time.
And we're going to get Wilf in one of these pictures one of these days.
Yeah, we got to get him out.
Yeah, we're going to get you all the information for the 123 outfit and Wilf Boardman. Chris Wiggins, my guide here, we just have a great time. This is my 3rd time back here, so that ought to tell you something to go back to a place and hunt 3 times. It's special. It's a lot of fun. The guys are great. So make sure you stay tuned for Cooking on the Wild Side coming up next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
The Yellow Creek Trout Club, located in Brush Valley, PA, offers breathtaking scenery on 3 miles of the best trophy trout fishing in western Pennsylvania. Yellow Creek is stocked monthly with fresh rainbows, brooks, browns, and tiger trout. It provides great artificial lure and fly fishing year-round. With 2 spacious cabins to rent along with a streamside pavilion, it is a great place to entertain clients for a change of pace. Yellow Creek Trout Club.
The mark of pure power. Put the only white gunpowder in your muzzleloader. New White Hots from IMR.
At Mortland Physical Therapy and Medicine, we have been offering a wide range of healthcare services to the people of Western Pennsylvania since 1990. Our brand new 10,000 square foot facility located in Peters Township offers state-of-the-art equipment, personal training, and modern rehab services. When you become a patient at Mortland Physical Therapy, we commit to a patient pledge to provide you with an individualized treatment plan. Whether you are recovering from an injury or an amateur or professional athlete, we pledge to find the best way to deliver the skilled assistance you need. Go to mortlandpt.com.
When you're part of a family, you feel like the door is always open to you. At Washington Financial, we've been part of area families for over 110 years, so we've helped open quite a few doors. The community, our family, has given us amazing strength, and we like to give it back whenever we can. It makes us all stronger. So visit us today at one of our branches or online. We'll see what doors we can open for you.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Cooking on the Wild Side. I hope you all enjoyed that show from British Columbia with the 123 outfit. What an experience shooting that moose. I just had such a great week with Chris and Wilf. And so today, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna introduce my daughter, Justina Yost. How you doing, sweetie?
Hello, I'm wonderful, how are you?
Great, great. We're gonna do a little tag team here today. Justina grew up loving Mexican food. So what we're gonna do today is a
moose fajita, and then we're also going to have a nice bean and corn salad to accompany the moose.
Well, today we're going to have some good friends, Jim and Becky. How you doing, guys?
Great. We're awesome. How are you?
Great.
Glad to be here.
Thank you. I'm glad you guys were able to make it. We always have to start the cooking segment off with a glass of wine. Now that we have our ingredients here, Justina's going to talk a little bit about your marinade, the moose, and how you're going to make your fajita. So go ahead.
So it's a really simple marinade. What we're gonna do is marinate the moose in some cilantro and garlic, also some lime juice, vegetable oil, a little bit of cumin, and of course, salt and pepper. We're also, for the accompaniment, going to make the black bean and corn salsa, just a few spices in there as well, salt and pepper and cilantro. And then we're gonna make a nice hot pepper and onion to accompany the fajita as well. Let's start with the marinade. So we have our cilantro and garlic. We'll add in a couple tablespoons of cumin. We have some very spicy jalapeno, lime juice, freshly squeezed, about 1/4 cup of olive oil. Let this marinate for about 45 minutes to an hour at room temperature. Now we're gonna do our peppers. Just add a little bit of vegetable oil into the pan. Now we're just gonna add in the peppers and onions and a little bit of jalapeno. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. We'll add some cayenne pepper, So we're gonna let these cook for a little bit, and now I'm gonna make my corn and bean salad. You make sure that you wanna strain the beans and the corn before you add it to the salad. Add in some chili powder, some chopped onion, nice squeeze of fresh lime juice. Then we have some cilantro. And then to finish it off, we'll add some olive oil. And a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay, just mix that up. And there's our corn and bean salad. Now what we're gonna do is add the mousse, the marinated mousse, to a nice hot cast iron skillet. That's the sound that you wanna hear, that sizzle. Let's check on these peppers here. These are just about done. You want them to be nice and al dente. You don't want them to be really soft. This is a nice little trick to warm up the tortilla. So you just put it right on top of the flame here, and you just keep flipping it back and forth until you almost get a char. You know it's almost done when it starts to puff up. All right, this is my last tortilla. It is nice and crisp. Now we're gonna start assembling the fajitas.
I have a feeling I'm going to lose my job after this episode.
Excellent, thank you. You're welcome. This is so quick, so easy. You can make it on the campsite, in your cabin, and you can make it at home during the week after work. And there you have it, everybody. Mousse fajitas with sauteed peppers and onions and a side of corn and bean salsa. Bon appetit.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Good job, Justina.
Thanks, Dad.
And Jim, Becky, thank you so much for joining us today's show.
The moose is loose. Wow.
Well, it looks like Jim and Becky are enjoying the mousse fajitas. Thank you again for joining me on the show today. You did a great job. Hey, that's going to do it for this week's show, folks. I want to thank you for watching Cooking on the Wild Side. I'd also like to thank our friends from the Napa Valley for providing today's Cartilage and Brown Pinot Noir to accompany the fajitas. So until the next time, thank you, my dear. It was great having you. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.